What's going on, guys? Novicity, True Crime Podcast, Nove speaking. What's going on, everybody? I hope you guys are having a good evening. So, this solar eclipse that's happening tomorrow, this is everywhere. And what does it mean exactly? Well, relax. This is not some conspiracy theorist podcast or none of that. This is actually a true crime podcast or trending topics. And I like to cover both here on Novicity. And hey, solar eclipse 2024, ladies and gentlemen. So what does it mean? Well, let me break it down to you. It all means whatever you want it to mean. Some people believe something mysterious might happen. Some people believe that something dangerous might happen. Some people believe that something spiritual. Some people believe that Jesus comes back. Some people believe that something bad might happen on the planet. Collision or energies. There's so many things that people are spreading, these rumors, these catastrophes, and all this other stuff. Well, that's what we're going to talk about today. I have a few things that we're going to watch today, and you might want to sit back and relax because some of these things are nuts. Some of them are crazy, but some of them are like, why? You know what I'm saying? And you would have never guessed people would talk like this. So let's do me a big favor. Before we begin, please, please, please hit that like, hit that share button for me. Hit that, please, please hit the follow. You're going to enjoy this, I promise you. Some people on TikTok are a little dramatic, man. Like, if you want entertainment, go to TikTok. But if you want factual information, stay away from TikTok, please. All right. Except for the verified, published reporters. They're good. But TikTok is wild. Look at this stuff. But before I do, on Facebook, YouTube, do me a favor. Hit the like, share, subscribe, follow. Guys, tag one person. Tag a person that's going to watch the eclipse. Tell them to watch this video. This is going to be nuts. This is so stupid. Some of these things are wild. But you guys need to see this. Please, please, just watch this, okay? Please, I'm going to get to the wild stuff. Share some stuff with me in the DMs on Facebook and YouTube. Do that, Facebook and Discord. Share some eclipse stuff because some of these things are wild. But, you know, let's just see what let's see. Tag a person on Facebook. Share, like, share, like, guys. Come on, hit the share button. And YouTube, what's going on, YouTube? Let's see what this is about.
You guys, oh my God, watch this.
So if things couldn't get any stranger in 2024, some of you guys will experience something that you have never ever experienced in your entire life during April 8th, 2024. And it doesn't matter if you are able to see this solar eclipse or if you aren't. You are going to feel this energy change what you see out your eyes.
Yo, my God. Yo, chat, this is ridiculous.
Will be called demon face syndrome. What is demon face syndrome? Well, let's have a look at what some of you guys may experience during this. So here's what's most likely to happen to some of you guys. On the left is how a normal perception of a person during this event.
Oh man, I hate when people play music
on a magnitude that you have never.
So let me sum it up before. He says over here, and on the right side, you might see somebody that looks like this. It's called demon face. Ladies and gentlemen, if you believe this, cool. That's on you. But it's people like this. Like, I don't know who this guy is. Like, these people live here. Like, they live on this planet like you do. Like, these people live on the same planet as you. You need to understand this. That these people, like, live here. Like, let's listen to this.
Keep in mind that there is a super powerful energy that is being manipulated on the planet at the time of your vision changing from this right here to this.
So that's what he's saying. Did you just hear that? So your whole entire structure of your face will warp. You know what I'm saying? If you believe it, I totally respect it. Honestly, I'm not making fun of anybody. I'm not doing that. But if you believe this, sure. You know, why not? Why not? Why not? But if you're someone that don't know about this and you're asking me, no, is this true? In my belief, hell no. No, 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 no. A million times no. Over and over and over. Now, what I want to give a warning, a fair warning to people. Please, guys, you're probably wondering, no, why are you telling me this? Let me tell you this, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, be careful when you watch the eclipse, okay? Okay, please, 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 please be careful. Do not just stare at the sun with your eyes. You're going to destroy your retinas, and you don't want to do that, okay? Please, 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 don't just stare at the sun like, don't do that, all right? Wear your protective glasses. Please, please wear those glasses that, you know what I'm saying? Just put the glasses on. All right, make sure you have those protective glasses when you're watching the eclipse. Please, you will destroy your retinas. I don't want you to do that, okay? Please, 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 please do that. Okay, moving on. All right, 2024 solar eclipse, April 8th, 2024. Maximum totality. That's going to be all the way from Texas, passing Cleveland, Tennessee, Philadelphia. You got Buffalo, Rochester, New York to Maine. This thing is passing cities, ladies and gentlemen. And, you know, I'm like, this doesn't happen, I believe, every, 45 years, 44, 45 years. So, I mean, this is kind of rare if you really think about it, because in the average human lifespan, you only could watch this twice if you're lucky. That's if you're lucky. That's if you're lucky. So we're talking about from here going up, 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 up. And these are the times where you can watch this totality. So in Texas, you got 145. In Evansville, you got 2 p.m. That's your time, okay? 3:18 EDT. And then you got, you know, all the way Eastern time would be EDT. And these are the times right here. So you guys can log that for yourself, please. So you know the source is by NASA. For me, I'm going to watch it around 2:25, 2:20, my time. 5 minutes after that Yankees game's pitch. So that's going to be interesting. I know in New York City, we will see, I think it's 90 or 91% totality, which I'm grateful for. I could go right now and go to Buffalo and get 100%. Is it really worth me going that time to go to Buffalo and come right back to save me 9%? No, probably not. I have the full coverage right here, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to watch. So it's going to show your times and your dates. See that? Maximum, all right, Washington's get 30%. Your times are at the bottom. Oregon, 36%. Idaho, 47%. Montana, right here. Nevada, you get 54%. California, you get 57%. Utah, 62. As you see, we go per state. We get higher percentage that's within that line. That will be traveling from the south all the way to the north and east of America. Arizona, 7. Anything 80, like, you know what I'm saying? I see it earlier than New York. So if I'm good, y'all be good. Minnesota, South Carolina, South Africa, says Samantha? No, Samantha, not South Africa. North Carolina, Delaware. That's not bad. You see, that's not bad. Georgia, you see, that's decent too. Georgia, like anything like that, I think would be like, you know, would be pretty decent. That's what we're going to see in New York right here. Something like this. In New York City, New York City, but like that, like New Jersey right there. That's what we're going to see. Iowa, Rhode Island. How does Rhode Island see? What? Alabama's 82%. Maryland is 93. Connecticut, 94. Oh, I could have just went to Connecticut. That's even better. West Virginia. Kansas is 95. I heard the best spots to watch it is in Tennessee and Buffalo, Mississippi, Louisiana. That's crazy. Louisiana's, that's actually really good. Tennessee is, so that's 90. Oh, so that's not the best. Michigan is 99. And then you have Kentucky, 100%. That's actually insane. Like, look at that. People were actually traveling from out. So I did an interview. Yeah, I did an interview with people. I'm going to show that in the morning tomorrow, around afternoon morning, if I can, because I'm going to be busy going downtown and stuff. What time are you going live? So here's the problem with that. I'm having a problem going live for the, I'm having a problem going live. And let me explain why I'm having a problem. If I go live in New York City, right, which we're going to see 91%. If I go live, it's going to be so congested in my area that you guys are probably not going to be able to see the stream well, which that would suck. And if I go live, oh man, that's going to suck. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go live. I'm going to try my best. Because there's so much people that's going to be at Bryant Park. So many people are going to be there. So with everyone's phones there and the towers are pinging everyone's phones in that similar location, it happens all the time, guys. It slows down so bad, like so bad. So I'm going to try my best.
As we could enter the 3 days of darkness, the Bible tells us.
Okay, so this is the one where we're getting into like the whole, where people were saying like the Bible and the second coming of Jesus and stuff like that. I'm not saying I agree, but these theories, this is about the theories, what's going on. I don't know what's going to happen. Wait, Melly, thank you for the super chat. Melly put, hi, Gorgeous Nove and Gorgeous Humans in the chat. She's always putting this. I love this. Look at her. What the? What? There it goes. Hi, Melly Belly. How are you? Thank you so much for the super chat, Melly. I appreciate that so much. I missed it, so I can't really put it on the screen. Daz with the $4.99 super chat says, it means the Cavs are here. What's going on, girl? How are you? Thank you so much, Daz. I definitely was not expecting that. Daz is silly. Is there going to be a true crime? Today, Sunday, I wanted to chill out. You know, we've been doing true crime every single day. Why not? Let's just talk about the eclipse. So I'm chilling right now talking about the eclipse. We could do true crime after Sunday, okay?
As we could enter the 3 days of darkness, the Bible tells us. On the 8th of April, the world will witness a celestial event that has aroused both fascination and concern, a total solar eclipse.
Yo, do you guys believe this?
Eclipse like the ones we have seen before, as it will be on the same
they got
day
rumors
as the
of
3 days of darkness in Egypt. During this phenomenon, the moon will come between the earth and the sun, temporarily obscuring the earth. However, beyond its visual
magnificence, do you guys believe like something
this eclipse has
like
stirred
this is
up
gonna
ancient
happen?
Concerns and fears associated with biblical prophecies.
Yo, okay, wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. There is one thing that I'm not gonna lie that someone posted about the solar eclipse. Yo, there's one thing, only one thing that it's not like it's crazy, ladies and gentlemen. It's not like super crazy, but it's interesting. Okay. So the earthquake that happened in New York City happened on 4.8. And I don't believe it. I'm not a numerology, a numbers person. I don't believe in that stuff. I don't believe in none of that stuff, guys. I don't. I'm a science man. That's it. But this is kind of crazy. Listen, earthquake was a 4.8. Eclipse 4.8. Exodus 4, chapter 4, verse 8. I think that's how it is. I don't know. If they would not believe you, God said, or listen to the first sign, they may believe you later. Wait, is that what it says? Let me see if that's what this says. Exodus. Oh, if they would not believe you, hold on. God said it will listen to the first sign, they may believe later on. they may believe the second sign. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. What's up, Ashley? How you doing? This is a little weird. I ain't gonna lie, it's a little weird. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I wanted to talk to you guys about being safe. Because how somebody commented, right? She said, "You went live to tell us to be safe." Yes, woman. Yes, I did. Yes, I will tell you. She literally said, "Is that all that you had to say?" Yes. What, your safety is not important? Of course I want you to be safe. Yes, I went live to tell people to be safe, to educate people. You know that people don't know. People don't even watch the news nowadays. People watch TikTok and they just take it from there. You don't do that. I get my information from everything you could possibly imagine. From all, like, I'm talking about every corner of the internet. So when I learn something, I put it on the screen for you to actually absorb. I would never give you wild, disinformation or misinformation, Misinformation is disrespectful. I would never do that. It's so disrespectful to your mind. Misinformation is poison to the mind. So when I show you stuff like these crazy demon face and the energy is good. Somebody on TikTok and went viral. They said that this energy is going to shoot from the sun through the moon and it's going to hit us and we're going to get powers. That joint hit almost 1 million views. I need you to understand this. 1 million views. Energy shooting from the sun through the moon, hitting us, and we're going to get powers. There are people that believe that. You need to be careful. Yo. And then, oh, man. I would rather believe a homeless man tell me he saw an alien than to believe that.
So why is the National Guard being called out for the total eclipse of the sun on April 8th? And why are folks being told to stock up on food supplies and that sort of thing? The answer is actually simple. The total eclipse path is only 70 miles wide, and 3 types of folks are flooding into that 70-mile wide path. Those from overseas that know how great a total eclipse is, and they're going to be coming on in. Those that are eclipse chasers in the United States that have seen one before and know how great a total eclipse is, and they'll be flooding in. And those that live near the path that are hearing about it, that includes myself, and need to get into the path to see the total eclipse because 99% is like daytime and 100% is like nighttime. So you have to get into it. So with everyone flooding and squeezing into that narrow band, especially down towards Texas where the weather prospects are better, the National Guard is being called out to manage the traffic. In terms of the food supplies, it's the same thing. With folks coming from all over the world into these towns, there's a chance that you will be running low, but you really probably don't need 2 weeks' supply. And in terms of the other conspiracy theory about why are the schools being closed, that's easy. That's so that the kids in the eclipse path can enjoy the total eclipse. I have many more videos about how to best enjoy it with glasses during the partial phase and without special glasses during the total phase on this very channel.
Okay, so let me break that down of what he said because this is actually kind of important, ladies and gentlemen, all right? This is very important. So do not freak out, relax, but you need to understand something. It is not people from always in our country. There are people visiting, people from every state. Guys, you're squeezing so many people in this thin line. Do you understand that? So they can watch the totality. This is not very thin, actually. This is actually a big line. But you need to think about everyone from other countries plus ours coming in and on this line. Do you understand that? So that being said, this is why this is not this part I'm being serious about. Okay, I get it. The aliens and then the energy and then the blah, 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 blah. The powers and the demon stuff. I'm not a believer of that type of thing. If you believe it, I respect you. I'm not making fun of you. I promise you. I'm not making fun of nobody. I just don't believe it. So, that being said, y'all need to be careful because this right here, everyone in here, mind you, we got also the immigration issue we have. So, that plus the people and then plus people that are visiting, all of this line, they're coming in. And mind you, the restricted access places that you cannot go to. And also places you just is dangerous, or mountains or roads. So it squeezes the line. It squeezes the people even more in that line. This is gonna, like, this eclipse doesn't happen, guys. This happens every 45 years. I got people in my comments from earlier. They were saying, "Oh, I'm a boomer. This is old. I know this stuff before you were born." Listen, I'm a millennial, and I'm not gonna put my ego in here, ladies and gentlemen. This is 45 years. This didn't happen till 1971 or something like that. So I don't care if you're a boomer. That doesn't matter. What matters is the fact that this is happening in a different age, where now in these times, modern times, where this generation is, you know what I'm saying? So, and it's dangerous times now. Immigration, people are killing each other, hurting each other, inflation, times are difficult. It's wild. So with that being said, people are going to take advantage of this. People are going to take advantage of the solar eclipse. I'm telling you. I'm hoping nothing happens, but something is bound. I listen. There are terrorist threats being made. I hope you understand that, right? There are terrorist threats. Yes, this is a fact. This is not fake news. This is not no bull crap. This is not it happens all the time. Everything's fine. Stop it. This ain't 1970 something, all right? This ain't that time. This ain't 1980 something. This is 2024, all right? All right? This ain't like probably another eclipse happened in a different path where it was 2017. But, this is you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not. Hold on real quick. Hold on. Okay. So someone's saying wrong. Who said this? Let me call this person out real quick. Who said this? Why is NASA sending 3 rockets out? Yes, I know about that. Yes. Okay, we'll talk about that. I don't want people freaking out. No, that is just... Breezy, you're stupid. It was a person that says wrong no. Here it is. No eyes. Wrong no. There was one in 2017. That's a completely different path. So I wish you would have did your research before commenting that, but you didn't. So I'm going to educate you right now. That eclipse was completely different. This is the greatest duration right here near Missouri on August 21st during a solar eclipse in 2017, which was kind of like almost inverted. Think of it being inverted, but also tilted by 20 degrees. This is different. This is completely different. By the way, the more lower you go in this the totality eclipse of 2024, the long duration it is. The higher it is, going from Texas all the way towards Maine, the shorter it is. So, it's not the same eclipse. I don't know what that person was talking about. There's different eclipse where it happened, but not the same. No, no, it's not. All right, moving on. This is by CBS News, so reliable.
On April 8th, a total solar eclipse will be visible to 31.6 million Americans. Here is how and where to watch it. The path of totality, or the path where a total solar eclipse will be visible, will stretch from the Texas border with Mexico to Maine. That's about 2,500 miles. The path is about 150 miles wide and spans more than a dozen states. If you're not in the path of totality, you will be able to see a partial eclipse in some places on either side of the path. The solar eclipse will start in Mexico and enter Texas around 12:30 p.m. It will travel northeast across the country, with totality hitting Dallas at 1:40, Little Rock at 1:51, Cleveland at 3:13, Buffalo at 3:18, and Caribou, Maine at 3:31. It will leave continental North America at 5:19 p.m. Up to 4 million people are expected to travel to be in the path of totality, meaning cities in the path are expected to be busy. Whether you're watching from home or taking an adventure to see the phenomenon, it's important to use protective eyeglasses. Once the sun is fully covered, it's okay to look at it with your eyes, but parts of the sun will be visible before and after the eclipse reaches its totality.
Yes, I cannot stress that enough. I'm telling you, I have to say this, ladies and gentlemen. There are people who would actually look at the sun. You don't do that, okay, guys? You put on your glasses. And if you in totality, or maybe just, I would say 95%, 95 and 100, you can take off your glasses, and that's what I'm going to do. But please, for the love of God, do not keep your glasses off, and do not start with your glasses completely off. Don't do that. Put your glasses on. The glasses is for you to see the moon coming in the path between the sun and the earth, okay? Boom. So, see that? You see that? So, this is the sun, right? This is the sun. This is the moon. You have your glasses on, off, on. It's that simple. Please. There are people literally who damage their, is it starting? Is it going? I can take. Don't do that. Don't do that. Please don't, Jesus Christ. Don't do that. Don't do it.
Which will last just 4 minutes and 28 seconds.
Somebody asked me, Nove, what time is it starting for me in Florida? I think around 1:45 p.m. That's when it's going to start. I believe in Florida. Now let's get to like the information aspect. Oh, this is how it's gonna look. That's the best example you've ever seen. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Yes, Daniel, what's your name? Daniel Cassiano over at YouTube. You're correct. You're going to hurt your eyes. A message from me to you, please. You know, just Melly behave. Melly, God damn it, Melly. Only the weak needs glasses. Oh my gosh. This is how it's gonna look. This is actually a pretty cool example. I like this. Buffalo is in the middle. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh man, I knew it because everybody in New York was going to Buffalo. I knew it. I mean, I could still go right now, but that's not worth it though. Just going to Buffalo for nah. It's going to last about 2.5 minutes in Buffalo. I think 2.5. In Texas, it's going to last for like minutes. Like 5 minutes. Okay, now, somebody said, is there aliens? No, please. There's no aliens that's coming during the eclipse. Let me tell you something, guys. This guy's got a big smile. Let me tell you, guys, I love a good story. I love a good movie. I love a good, I just really do. I love a good movie. But the position in front of this moon in front of the sun is just an occasion that has just happened. It's just, I don't think like aliens, somebody asked that, I just don't think aliens are going to come. No, I don't. Just to answer you. Okay.
America is caught up in eclipse fever. A sea of humanity is heading to what's called the path of totality, where the total solar eclipse will be visible on Monday. And that's led to massive traffic jams and overbooked flights and hotels. So we've got your eclipse survival guide.
Excitement is at a fever pitch for Monday's history-making total eclipse event.
Cities and towns from Texas to Maine are preparing for a whole lot of out-of-towners.
Millions of people are making the trip straight into the path of totality, the swath of America that will be plunged into darkness.
It's a rare phenomenon. It will not return for decades.
Hertz says rental car.
It will not return from decades. Shout out to that person over at YouTube who said I was wrong. Just want to give you the facts that you were actually wrong. This is a specific eclipse. It's not just, it just happens this time and that time. It's different. It's different.
Car bookings for this weekend are up 3,000%. Searches for Airbnb rentals are up 1,000%. The cost of plane tickets is out of this world.
I had to buy a ticket for NBC to go from here in D.C. to Indianapolis. $2,000, $2,000 round trip.
What? Wait a minute. Let me see the plane tickets. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's do something. Let's do something. Let's do, everybody drop me a city. Drop me a city. Let's see. Let's go to Texas. That's like the best place to look at the totality. Somebody give me a state real quick, or a city within a state. Let's pretend that we are going, oh my gosh, get out of here. I want to see this. Somebody give me a city real quick in the comments. Somebody give me a city. Not a titty. I said a city. Jesus. So not Texas. I want to go to Texas. Somebody give me something. Cali. Okay. What is he talking about? Yeah, what is he talking about? Oh. April? Nah. Let's say that we leave tonight and we get there in the morning. How much is that going to be? I didn't say New York. I said California. Dude, what is going on? Los Angeles. Okay. To Buffalo. Search. Oh, no, we got to go to Texas. My bad. Dallas, Fort Worth. Yeah, there it goes. Oh, it's sold out. Oh. What? No. No way. Stop playing with me. Wait. Oh my God. 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 What? What? It's true. What the fuck? Yo! Oh my God. 1,000. Look at that. And that's even after. Oh, look at this. $3,000. Look at this. What? Oh, hell no. What? That is nuts. Yo. Oh my God. Yo, this is real. Flights are booked and they're expensive. Imagine you see the eclipse from the plane. Yo. Hey, so much for you flat earth. Is there a flat earther in the chat right now? Is there a flat earther in the chat? Yo, don't worry. I'm not going to call you out. I respect that's your opinion. But flat earthers, if this doesn't do anything to you, if this doesn't, yo, this is nuts. Oh, man. Facebook, we got 49 shares, but only 351 people watching. Please hit that share button for me. That means so much to me, guys. Please hit that like, hit that share. Facebook. Hit that share. Please, who's a flat earther?
I was stunned.
The traffic into the path of totality is expected to equal 20 or 30 Super Bowls. In New York, a state of emergency has been declared as 1 million
Breezy, you're a flat earther? Yeah, you're definitely fired.
Tourists are expected to pour into Niagara Falls to witness the cosmic event. After the last eclipse in 2017, getting home was a nightmare. Check out the traffic in rural Oregon. And once you get there, there's no guarantee you'll get the full total eclipse experience. The weather is not cooperating.
It's not looking too good. This is the potential for cloud cover.
But eclipse enthusiasts are undeterred.
Heading south for the eclipse.
Dan Lang is driving 16 hours from Minnesota to Austin, Texas, with his son Samuel and pet parrot Pearl.
They said it may be cloudy, but Texas, even in April, if it can get above 78, it's going to clear off. I've got a good feeling about it.
We asked AAA's Alex Slatke for some eclipse driving tips.
Don't wear the eclipse glasses while you're driving. I mean, that's tip number one.
They're not sunglasses.
They're not.
Right?
Who the heck was wearing eclipse glasses while driving? Who? How are people able to vote? How are people able to eclipse glasses while driving? Y'all, wait now.
Sunglasses.
I'm envisioning people just stopping their car in the middle of the highway and looking up. Probably advise against that, right?
Certainly advise against that. We'd want anyone that's on the road to be looking at the road and also be on the lookout for pedestrians that might be wandering around looking up.
Good advice as we all get ready for the total eclipse of America.
A total eclipse of the heart.
Excited about this partial solar eclipse that's happening on Monday.
Yeah, it's going to be a partial eclipse here, a total eclipse in other parts of the state. So I know that New Yorkers already have their plan lined up for Monday. Good Day's Crystal Young taking it to the streets outside the Hayden Planetarium.
Everyone is excited and they are more ready than everybody else. That's right, the planetarium is right behind me and I've been getting people that are passing by, some of them working at the planetarium. Eclipse happenings. Now, here are some more specifics. In New York State, you can see the eclipse a little better if you're in places like Buffalo and Syracuse, but New York City is going to get 89% coverage, so that is pretty good. Long Island a little less with 88. The time frame from 3:15 to 3:30, 3:25 optimal time, and it's only going to be for about 1.5 minutes to 3.5 minutes, so it will not be long. We took it to the streets to find out how excited people are. Take a listen.
I will be checking it out on my way out of the museum.
Okay, got you. Now, did you see the one in 2017?
On my way out of the museum.
Level of excitement from 1 to 10.
Total solar eclipse. Here's the path going through Texas, up through Indianapolis, Cleveland, Buffalo, and out through New England. So the further upstate in New York you are, the most percent totality you're going to get.
Yo, Buffalo, you are the... Shout out to all my New Yorkers, by the way. Buffalo, you are going to get one of the best... Like, Buffalo is going to just be... Like, Buffalo is probably the perfect spot to go in this whole entire thing. She said the more you upstate, the more you're going to get a better totality. And obviously, the more... Buffalo is literally in the direct middle from it going... in the center from the center of it, from going down to up. So if you put yourself like this, center of that, and it's the best spot. Buffalo, New York, you mother... I'm not going 8 hours to go there. Like, no, a plane ride is 1 hour, and I'm doing all that. Like, to come back, I don't know. It's just for a totally, like, I don't know. Yo, if you're in Cleveland or anywhere in the surrounding area, if you choose it between Buffalo and Burlington, go to Buffalo. Go to Buffalo. Go to Buffalo.
Obviously, it goes through New York a little bit later in the day. We're looking at mid-afternoon is when we're going to get the best view. So here's some fast facts. This is the first total solar eclipse visible over the mainland U.S. since 2017. The moon's going to completely cover the sun for 3 to 4 minutes, likely about 3 minutes and 45 seconds is what most of us are going to see. And the next total solar eclipse won't be until the year 2044.
All right, you heard it, 2024, ladies and gentlemen. Then I'm going to go to Buffalo, or maybe a little more down than Buffalo. 2044, I'm going to go live. All right, 2044, I'm going live.
However, that path is going to be further west, so the next time we'll get a really good view in New York State for a total solar eclipse is not going to be until about 2079. So
hell no, I'm not 2079. 2079? What? I'm be like, okay, guys, I'm 109 years old. I'm going to go live right now.
This one in. So here's that eclipse path. The further away you are from.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, here it is. Yes. Look at that. Look at this. This is like a perfect. Guys, okay, if you want to take a screenshot of this, I would advise you. This is the coverage. So people in Washington and California are going to get the least coverage, like the least. Oh my gosh. It's at Washington. Oh my, Alaska? That's the worst. Like over there, you're going to get less than 30. Yeah. Well, 40%, 30% California. Let me check Colorado, 60%. Not Texas. That's a little east of Dallas, Fort Worth. Florida's going to look at between 50 and 60%. 50 and 70%, excuse me, 50 and 70%. Look at that, Virginia. This is a good example.
The path, the less percent totality you're going to get. We are going to get a really good view in New York City, nearly 80% totality. And like I said,
it's more than 80%, nearly 80%. What is she? Who hired her? Respectfully, it ain't no nearly 80. No, it's between 89 and 91. It ain't no nearly 80. Nearly 80 is like 78, 79. We're not getting that. We're getting 89, 90 totality. What are you talking about?
I said earlier, Rochester, Buffalo, Utica, those areas are going to get some really nice views. Here's that timeline. It's going to start around 2:10 p.m. in New York City. The most percent totality is going to be around 3:25 p.m., finally rounding out at about 4:36 in the afternoon. So predicted temperatures right now look really good. Rochester, mostly sunny and a high of 57. Buffalo, partly sunny and a high of 59. New York City, mostly sunny and a high of 64. It's going to be a gorgeous day. It's still a little bit early to tell how much cloud coverage exactly we're going to get, but so far it looks like mostly clear skies. So if you are planning on going out and looking at the eclipse, you need to make sure you do so safely. It's never safe to look directly at the eclipse without using proper eye protection. That does not mean that you can just get your polarized sunglasses and take a look directly at the sun. Definitely do not do that. You need to use safe solar viewing / eclipse glasses, but do not use eclipse glasses if they are damaged. So get ready for a gorgeous day on Monday to look at that total solar eclipse.
Damn, this is a very, very rare one. And this is a rare. I forgot what eclipse. There was an eclipse that happened. I will never forget. I could be mistaken. I don't know if I am. There was an eclipse. I remember that happened that I would never see even in my lifetime. It happens like every something years, 100 and something. I don't know what eclipse was it, but you do have different ones that last. You see it every 7 years, this year. This one is every 45 years. Like that's. You're probably okay. This is why, like I'm trying to reach out to the audience when people are like, "Oh, it happens all the time." No, dude, it's not. It's rarity in different eclipse. This one is rare because it's 45 years. People don't live that long to see that one again. Do you understand that? So if I watch it now, 45, like say you're in your 30s, 40s, and 50s, and then I'm not being disrespectful here. I'm being statistically, hopefully acceptable here. But 45 years plus the age you are now is when you're going to see it again, 2044 or what have you. So Wait a minute. Time out. Wait, what? Wait. Hold on real quick. So okay, so so there's a next one coming in 2044, not this one. Okay. I understand now. Okay, so NASA science.gov says there wait, what is this? Okay, so there are different eclipses. So the next one is in 2044. The one that we're going through, that's why. That makes, okay, so there's different ones. Okay. Damn. So it depends on your lifetime. Damn. So this one, so I forgot which one it was, 1971, I think. It was a date. So the particular different eclipse. So I'm not sure if it's this one exactly, but I think they said on the news that this specific one happens 45 years, but there's another one happening in 2044. Not that it's the same exact path or whatever. You understand?
All excited about eclipse viewing. Elizabeth and I both have partaked in eclipses before.
We have.
A couple of years ago, and we're very excited about this one.
In just 2 days, finally. We're coming up on it. We've been talking about it for a while, right? Monday afternoon, Chicago will experience not the total eclipse, but 94% totality. So pretty close. But all you have to do is travel a few hours and you can experience the full thing. Joining us this morning is Brian Murphy, the director of Holcomb Observatory and Planetarium at Butler University. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you, and thank you for the clear skies.
We do the best we can.
just get that on Monday for us.
No, I have been checking the forecast, and I'm sure you have too. How often have you been checking the forecast the past few weeks?
During the middle of the night, about 3 times. I would look for the latest weather models, all sorts of models. So,
you're my kind of guy.
Yeah. So I become a meteorologist now.
So you're with Butler University. Of course, that's in Indiana, in Indianapolis. What are you guys are probably just really looking forward to this. What's going on over there?
Right. This is going to be our first total solar eclipse in 1,193 years.
That's
here.
all.
Damn. Yeah, you see, they're different. Look at this one. You see this, ladies and gentlemen? Total solar eclipse, August 23rd, 2024. This is how you're going to see the other one. This is in Canada. So this one is in Canada, but it touches the south of the United States. So it's not the same exact one. Yeah, so somebody just asked me, somebody said, no, from all the BS, what do you think is actually going to happen? Here's what I actually think is going to happen, in my opinion. No, I don't think God is coming, Jesus is coming. No, I don't think that there's going to be a burst of, it's just my opinion. If you believe in it, what I'm saying, then that's fine. No, I don't believe that a burst of energy is going to make me float and I'm going to have powers. No, I don't believe that I'm going to get abilities or heighten it's going to open up my third eye chakra. No, I don't believe that. No, none of that. This is just what it is. It just happens. Sooner or later, the moon is going to go in front of the earth. I mean, the sun. So that's just the way it just is. But this is what I do believe. I do believe that people are going to take advantage of this day. That's what I believe. That's it. Like, do I think that the world's going to change? No. Does the moon pull on our earth, with the waves and all that? Absolutely, it happens. Since the positioning of the sun, the positioning of the moon is in front of the sun, remember this, the earth is like this. The water is not, it's not like it's attached to it. It's between our atmosphere and our top layer. So it's like, I hope you guys actually know this, but the earth is like this. So the water is like this, going along with it. See that? It's like this. So the earth goes like this. The water does this. The water's not attached to the earth. Hope you know that. It doesn't do this. No, it's like this. That's how it looks like. It was never like this. No. So the positioning of the moon, by the way, I'll listen to Neil deGrasse Tyson. He is from New York. He's an astrophysicist and astronomer. I look up to him, and I learned everything from him that I know. And he worked for NASA, and that's where I get my information from. My knowledge is from nasa.org, excuse me. So what I'm saying to you is that the position, excuse me, not nasa.gov. No, it's nasa.gov. Yes. So the way that the moon is behind the sun, you know, not going to say that we're going to get powers, but, you know, it's just blocking the light and moving on. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's literally it. I don't think nothing. I'm a flat earth and hollow earther. Who said that? I'm a flat earther? Sherry Avery? God bless you. If you are a flat earther, don't worry about it. I'm not going to make fun of you like other people do. You have your opinion, but if I see, for instance, flat earthers, hear me out. I'm not battling you. I'm not debating you. But flat earthers, hear me out. Hear me out. If I see two round things, I'm going to speak in baby forms, all right? If I see two round discs in the sky at the same time, coming together, right? But the disc that I live on so happens to be flat, but two things that are in the sky, right? How can this have a globe circumference, a 3D globe scale, but mine is flat? Yeah, I'll pass on that theory. I'll pass on that theory. What time does it start? Yeah. It depends on what part you're from. It depends on what part you're from of the here it is. Here. These are all your times. All your times. I work at NASA in Houston. You work at NASA, Texas, girl. You work for NASA? Oh my gosh. Whoever works for NASA and is in my chat, I shout you out. That is literally my dream job. Literally my dream job. Literally. You guys don't know my side things that I always wanted to do. I could tell you one of them was I always wanted to be an astrophysicist and an astronomer. That was my dream career, but I went a different path. I became a content creator instead. So, yeah.
The sight of a total solar eclipse may feel like science fiction, but on Monday, it will be a reality for millions of Americans. Put simply, a total solar eclipse is when the moon completely blocks the sun from a particular viewpoint on Earth. Quick history lesson. Historians have multiple theories about when the first eclipse was recorded. There's evidence it could have been at least 3,000 years ago. Ancient records found in China describe the sun being eaten by a dragon. Since then, our knowledge has expanded. Scientists finding an eclipse is caused by the moon's shadow.
This happens somewhere on Earth about every 18 months.
Though an eclipse can appear in uninhabited locations, like the ocean. On April 8th, 2024, just 7 years after the last total eclipse in the U.S., we'll see the new one. And you won't want to miss it, because the next U.S. total eclipse is set for 2045 over a different part of the country.
It's a sacred moment where you suddenly feel more connected to the universe and to the movement
of the universe.
Mark Schuler has traveled around the world to photograph eclipses, from his home here in the United States to countries like India and Papua New Guinea. His advice to new spectators?
Do your homework, get the best weather predictions you can, and continue to do that right up to the day of the eclipse.
The eclipse will appear on the Path of Totality. It's a strip about 100 miles wide, spanning from Mexico to Maine.
These few minutes where it goes dark, you might hear crickets start. It will get colder. You could see streamers, which is particles and gas blowing away from the sun.
Outside of that path, most of the country will only see a partial eclipse. Still, experts say the most important thing to remember is safety with proper eye protection. Cleveland Clinic eye doctor Nicole Bayich telling NBC News an unsafe amount of UV radiation to the retina can cause potentially permanent decreased vision and central blind spots. She recommends special eclipse glasses as recommended by the American Astronomical Society. Then, once you've taken the proper precautions, sit back and enjoy. This eclipse promises to be even more beautiful than usual.
We happen to be at a place in the solar cycle where we're at solar max. So you'll see that hot outer corona that becomes really...
Oh, wow. So this eclipse is actually very special because of the positioning we are in. So, okay, I think I understand now. It is not because how the Earth, the axis comes into play. We're not like this, by the way. We're like this. And by the way, the Earth is not a perfect globe. If you think that it is, it's not. You know, according to many astrophysicists and scientists, by the way, the Earth is not perfect circle. It's not. It's more, I believe Neil deGrasse described it as almost pear body shape. For real, not kidding. So the way that it is that since it's tilted, like, okay, say this is the Earth, but it's tilted like this on our axis, because it's like this, and then how it goes, it goes on the sun like this. Okay, so the reason, so because of the axis of how perfect it's going to meet up with the sun, the moon in front, and it evolves around the sun, how perfect it is, that's why we're going to be able to see outer corona this time. That's why it makes it more special. I understand now.
Is to be even more beautiful than usual.
We happen to be at a place in the solar cycle where we're at solar max. So you'll see that hot outer corona that becomes really active during the solar maximum time, and see all of the beauty that has.
And that's the total solar eclipse simply explained. And now we want to hear from you. What do you want simply explained? Connect with me on your favorite social media platform at Simply Zinkley. And of course, be sure to join us Monday for our special coverage of the total eclipse.
All right, guys. I think I'm going to wrap up my total eclipse. Oblate sphere. Is that what it is? I'm going to look it up. Man, I love science. God damn it. I'm going to look it up. Yeah, I'm going to look it up right now. Everybody, please, my last message, enjoy the solar eclipse, all right? Get some rest. Guys, you got to wake up early. You got to get your glasses ready. Get your family ready. Make sure you have a good meal before you go. I would advise you to wake up very early to get a nice spot, all right? Get a nice spot. Please, it's going to be nice weather on the East Coast from what I know. I don't know how it is in the West, the Midwest. No, science is mine. That's one thing that's definitely not yours, Melly. That's mine. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. Please, please stay safe, man. I don't know. It's always a bad feeling. Vets say to keep pets where they can't see eclipse. I never saw like a dog ever look up at the sun. Oh, if you are YouTube, consider hitting the subscribe button. I would appreciate that very much. Wait, but I never seen a dog. I never seen a cat or a dog look at the sun. I never caught them. Like, thank you, Mippy Flip. I appreciate you. Thank you, Mippy Flip. Somebody said Jesus is coming back tomorrow. I'll let him know you said that. I respect your opinion. Don't worry about it. Yeah, it's always those TikTokers that like this TikTok right here.
Watch.
It really got to me. This one right here. This one pisses me off because whoever this guy is, bless his heart, he's going to keep the video there. But if no one sees the demon face, will he delete it? You see what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't know. This is dangerous. Some dangerous stuff. You're not going to see I'm going to tell you guys, I don't think you're going to see any demons or portals open up. You're not going to teleport. Nobody from the future, from year 4876, come from planet Zubak, blah, blah, coming to Earth and asking for our water because they ran out of resources, because they had a nuclear war, because of superpowers that destroyed their whole population, because of nuclear disaster that poisoned their lakes and their rivers and their oceans and their gradient systems. None of that. No. I think we're going to be okay. As for the rockets and NASA, okay, you know what? Before I go, let's look that up. NASA, rockets. I did hear about that. I did. I forgot where. Somebody told me some shit. Oh, my sister told me about it. Yeah, let's see. NASA launches rockets, right? NASA is launching rockets during the 2024 eclipse. Here's why.
Scientists will have only 4 minutes to learn as much about our sun as they can.
I don't know if I can post this video. I don't know if I can show this video. I don't think I can, guys. Can I? Oh, let's just watch it. Let's watch it.
The solar eclipse happens on Monday. Scientists will have only 4 minutes to learn as much about our sun as they can. That's why NASA will be launching rockets like these into the atmosphere. Scientists hope to study changes in Earth's upper atmosphere caused by the momentary change in sunlight.
From a scientific perspective, there's a lot of
four minutes to learn as much about our like in Earth's momentary change.
Scientific perspective. There's a lot of influence the sun puts onto the Earth in a lot of different ways. What we feel here at the surface, but also in the upper atmospheres.
NASA will launch a total of 3 rockets Monday from the Wallops Flight Facility in Virginia. Weather permitting, the rocket launches will be visible to those along coastal areas of Virginia and North Carolina. And we'll show you those launches in our coverage Monday as well. And while the Carolinas will have a partial solar eclipse, you can watch coverage from parts of the nation inside totality right here on.
Fuck that. I want to watch the rockets. Forget the eclipse. It's pretty cool. I like it. I'm a big fan of NASA. Big fan of NASA. Nova is a Libra. Gotta be. Sam, I've been told everyone that I'm a Libra. I said this so many times during the stream. I'm pretty sure you heard it. Everyone has heard it. Everyone heard it. We are not doing politics, chat. Keep it clean. Oh my God. How did politics enter this chat? Politics. How did that happen? All right, guys, let me get out of here. No, you see us. Are you a Libra? Yes, Sam. I told everyone I was. I said this so many times during the stream. No, what does the title mean? Oh, yes, CERN. Yes, I did, Crystal. I already checked out what CERN is doing. I didn't want to talk about CERN for a reason. I have my reasons why. Because people are going to mix it with energy. I don't want to talk about CERN. But yes, correct. CERN is doing something where they're going to be colliding billions, and I mean billions, some dangerous shit. But you know what? They're doing it for a reason. Do I agree with it? I don't know. I mean, have they ever caused any damage yet? No, they haven't. And we made some major scientific breakthroughs because of it. So, and I'm really I'm a science man, so I'm for it. Anything we can do to help better the country and improve our technology and better understand the universe, that's what I'm for. I really believe that humans are meant to populate other planets. Absolutely. We need to go venture out to see who's out there. Do I believe in extraterrestrials? Absolutely, I do. We're not the only living organisms on the planet. I mean, in the universe. Bodies of universes, bodies of celestials, so many stars. Absolutely. Do I believe there's extraterrestrials? Probably. But do I believe that there's tools and resources that we can use in other planets? Absolutely. There's different elements that have yet to been discovered out there. Different planets have react to different things. Probably we mix certain things from our planet to from other planets to help better understand science and maybe our origin, where we came from, the stars, since we have the same chemistry as the stars and how they form. I'm big on science. So whatever CERN is doing, I've supported as long as it's not used for military purposes, in which I'm pretty sure it is. So, whew. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate that. We do have a podcast on the 2 missing women in Kansas. So after today, we will be going back to true crime, where we're going to be talking about Madeline Soto, Sebastian Rogers, any update from Elijah View. There is an update for the Preciados, and we are going to be talking about the 2 women we're missing in Kansas. So please do not forget to hit the like, share, and I would appreciate that very much. Bill Nye, the science guy. That is a fake scientist. All right. I love you guys so much. Get ready for the next podcast. That's going to be very exciting. Very exciting. I'm surprised we didn't crash on Facebook and YouTube. It's interesting. I'm very surprised at that. Okay, let me hide my gifts. Dumb. Sandwich, what are you talking about? Don't hide nothing. Don't hide nothing. All right, everybody. Good night. Take care. And I will see you during the solar eclipse on YouTube and Facebook. I'll see you on the next one. Good night, everyone.